Hey guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft update video. Today we're looking at Minecraft Snapshot 13w38a. It's quite a few little tweaks and bits and bobs that we're going to take a look at. Not too many major changes such as the first snapshot they did, but quite a few nonetheless. The first thing I want to take a quick look at is something cool with maps. The way it works with maps right now is when you place a map in an item frame, it just kind of goes inside the item frame and kind of looks kind of cheesy. But right now, where did my item frames go? There you go. Right now, the way it is now, if we place these item frames like such, let's get rid of that, and place our maps in them, those don't make any sense at all. Let's get rid of that one. There we go. Oh, that one kind of lines up. Sweet! That one doesn't line up at all. Anyways, now you can place your maps on an entire block, and it takes up the entire block face. You can only do this for the sides of the blocks, and you can't do it without an item frame. But very cool nonetheless, and it's very. I'm not sure if they updated the textures of the map, but they do look very detailed. These are just the generic one-to-one ratio maps, but very cool indeed. You can create an entire wall of maps. But another thing you can also do is item frames. This leaves a huge opening for Minecraft map makers. Basically, you can take this, edit some map files, and basically paste an entire image on top of blocks. Very cool. It leaves it wide open for map makers and anything else really. This is really cool for survival. You can have an entire map room, just the entire wall covered in maps. So that's pretty cool. I like it. Let's get rid of all this stuff and move on to the next step, which is quite a few settings have been updated. So let's check out our options. First, this has kind of been a little bit organized a little bit in our super secret settings that we went over a couple days ago. Just made noises before, but now it's been updated, and we'll get to that at the end of the video. For now, we'll take a look at video settings. So video settings menu has been a little bit updated. Your max frame rate you can now change anywhere between 10 FPS all the way up to 250 or unlimited, depending on your computer. That's good. If you want a consistent, steady FPS, then put it to 30 or 60 or something like that. It'll keep it pretty steady. After that, we have, what else we got? We got map levels, a few modification levels for different video settings, and anisotropy filtering. Enable post-processing on. Some other settings that you can change. If you want to know exactly what they do, then please just Google the name and find out. That'll probably be your best way to find out, because I can't help you there. What else do we have? Let's see. Videos, music and sound is still the same. Super secret settings, we'll still get to that in a second. Your render distance is now updated. It's now a slider bar instead of near, far, or sorry, far, tiny, normal, and default. You can now change it up to 16. When I started, it defaulted to 12, so I think that might be far, or maybe that's just the default, and 16 could be far. I'm not too sure if it's been updated to go further. Yeah, what else we got? Map 1 through 4. So we can do our super secret settings. Before we do that, achievements have been updated. There's one new achievement in here, which I can't show you right now, unfortunately. But basically, there's a new achievement by throwing diamonds on your teammates or people in the world. If you throw a diamond at someone, you'll get an achievement, basically. Pretty simple there. Let's see, what else do we have? Maps, achievements. Sweet. So next up, let's take a look at our super secret settings. So let's kind of fly up here a little bit, get a nice little view of what we have here. Super secret settings. So before it was just noises, so if I click this once, actually let me show you. F3, there's nothing here. In a second you will see something there. Let's go. You hear a little sound, and it now says shader, Minecraft shaders, post fxaa.json, or JSON as I like to call it. And basically that adds a little bit of a shaders mod. If you've never heard of shaders mod, basically adds textures and different things to the game on top of a texture pack. It's not really a texture pack because it's adding a lot more to the actual textures and to just the visualization of the game, the graphics. So let's see, FXAA, basically default view. It's a little bit blurrier. You can see, I think anti-aliasing goes up from the normal view, so it's a little bit blurrier, but still pretty cool. So let's check out number 2. Oh, okay. So this is now art.json. This kind of kills my FPS. As you can see, it's gone down to 5. Art's just a really laggy shader with basically turns Minecraft into a bubbly format. Oh, I can't even move. I'm sticking at 5 FPS, but it does look very cool. And I guarantee the reason why these are all in there, none of them are going to stay. I guarantee not all of them will stay. It's basically just opening the door for shaders like the shaders mod, or like Sonic Aether, stuff like that to be implemented into the game very easily. Let's go to the next one. The next one is just blobs 2. It's a little bit less blobbier. Here's a cool one. So this is pencil. Basically, you're rendering everything to look like it's been drawn with a pencil. And this, to me, just looks... it's very surreal to see this, and it's just really cool to look at. I don't know why, but I really do love this one specifically. It doesn't kill my FPS, but it looks cool anyways. Pencil. Up next, we have color can't speak tonight. Convolve. Basically appears to make the colors more vibrant. So everything's a little bit brighter. It does look a little bit cartoony, just because the brighters are bright, but cool nonetheless. That might be a cool one to actually play on if you're interested. Next we have Deconverge. Basically, that just almost looks like a 3D version, but it's just spreading the looks like the RGBs a little bit further past the block. I hope you go away, please. But it kind of looks like a 3D version of the game, like we have already. But that is Deconverge. I think that might actually work for 3D. I'm not sure. What else we got? Oh, we have Dinnerbone. This is Flip. Let's see what happens if I go F5. I'm just upside down. Hi. So this is just Flip. This is playing off of what Dinnerbone keeps saying in all of his videos about everything being upside down and stuff. Let's take a little screen there. It's cool, very cool. It's just showing off some of the things that are possible in the actual world. Alright, so up next, after our flip, we have... Sorry, invert. Now we have invert. Basically just inverting all the colors in the world. You can see everything is inverted the way it should be. Very basic, but looks pretty fancy. That's pretty cool. Up next, we have a super duper laggy one. So this is NTSC. Basically, if you were born pre mid-90s, I don't know. I was born in the 80s, so this looks very familiar to me. Basically, this is replicating a TV, an old TV monitor, or TV, just old TV. Turns the view into grainy lined video with a little curve like the old glass TVs looked like, and it also kills my FPS. And then this is pretty cool. So this is outline, basically just adding a little outline to all the little details. You can see an extra little outline, and that one kind of looks pretty cool, very anime type, and this one has some potential. I think I like it. It's kind of glitchy, but again has potential. Up next we have a cow. Phosphor. So this, my friends, if you've ever had a migraine, I get some pretty bad migraines. This is what it looks like when I try to go home, when I try to walk around to go to bed. This is exactly what it looks like, and it's actually hurting my eyes quite a bit just to look at. Oh, okay, let's end that one. So that's, what is that one? That is phosphor. Okay, sheep. Oh, sheep, go away. Oh, friggin' killing my eyes. Oh, wow. Okay, let's end that quickly. We have just another NTSC one. This is scan pincushion, I think. Let's see. Yeah, scan pincushion. This is just a less laggier version of the NTSC. I don't want this block. Oh, creative. Okay. It actually gives me about 20 FPS. This one, I love this one. This reminds me, if you're going to make a map themed with Tron, this is what you're going to want to use. This is so cool. I love this. I love this one. This is my favorite, I think. Yeah, definitely my favorite. This is called Sobel. Basically darkens the world and also outlines all the little details of the blocks. Look at that. They're like little puzzle pieces. That, to me, is the coolest of them all. I love that. It looks so cool. Alright. Next, we have Killing the Ender Dragon and super duper ghetto, not even like 8-bit video game action here. So this one is bits. Basically like 8 bits, turns Minecraft into an 8-bit world. Pretty cool. The cool thing about these, I hope these will stay in the game somehow. Maybe in the back end they'll be available just for map makers to implement these, because I can foresee a lot of opportunities to use some of these darker ones and different things for different situations in adventure maps or Capture the Wolves or things like that. Let's check out the next one. Desaturate. I do like this one too. This is pretty cool. Desaturates the entire world, gives it a little bit washed out look, but basically the same. Kind of looks kind of nice. Alright, except your inventory doesn't change. That's interesting. What else we have? Looks like another NTSC. This is green. I call this one kind of night vision. So this is the same as 8-bit, but toned down and added the TV screen look to it. This kind of looks like a night vision thing. So if you're playing a game, maybe a military themed game, you can use this in your map. But cool. What's next? Then we have blur. It just adds a nice blur. So if you're doing your screenshots like I do, I like to add a blur to my screenshots. So all you have to do is implement this and you're good. And that's all you have to do. Oh boy. Okay, so this is the acid trip version. Basically, if you ever consider doing drugs, don't. I'm going to say that right now. But if you ever did, this is not exactly what it looks like. But here's a quick way to just pretend. There you go. All done. Look at the shrooms over there. I mean... anyways, so this is fun. I like that one. That'll go good with. You know what's funny? I can't hit F3. Maybe because I'm F1. There we go. So this is called wobble. Basically, it looks like you're on drugs. And this one blobs. Everything kind of gets a little blobbier. All the colors kind of running over each other. Here, let's set the time. Oops. Okay. Yeah, the colors look kind of washed out, but cool. Less laggy blobs. What else we have? I think this is anti-alias. So this is almost back to default, but a little bit blurrier than default should be, as you can see. It's got anti-alias on. What's next? This is anti-alias. So this is basically... I'm going to wait till the minecart stops. Okay. This is basically back to default. As far as I can tell, there's no difference between this and default. If I click it again, it'll start going through the cycle once more. But yeah, those are all the different details you have for shaders and stuff like that, which, like I said, leaves it wide open for map makers, leaves it hopefully wide open for them implementing the possibility of some crazy resource packs with sounds, your own textures, a shaders pack. You can do all sorts of stuff. So to me, the future of map making is just getting more and more intense with the way Redstone's gone, and now the whole graphics engine behind it is just going to be amazing. I can't wait to see the final product of this, but I think that's about all we want to cover so far. I'm just going to do a quick double check. I guess just one more thing that I wanted to show you. Let's see if we can get an achievement. What's our next achievement? We need to get wood. Alright, so let's grab some wood. Let's go... Oops. Game mode 0. Okay, so if I grab this piece of wood, previously... there's lots of lag. So achievement get. There we go. As you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, it says Holdfast33 has just earned the achievement Getting Wood. And you can highlight over the actual achievement and it tells you exactly what it is. And this is broadcast throughout the entire, if you're on a multiplayer server, that will be broadcast throughout the entire server for everybody to see, which is very cool. You can hover over it, see exactly what they got. I like that a lot. That kind of reminds me of a World of Warcraft feature. We can hover over the items and stuff like that. Very cool. I think clicking on it should, in my opinion, bring up the actual achievement menu and show you the line that they've taken to get there. But I think that's a cool addition. I hope they continue to work on that. And I think that's about it for today's episode, guys. If you enjoy, please be sure to click the like button, share it around, leave a comment what you want to see that super secret button do in the future. What else do you want to see? So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy, and we'll see you next time.